Balake, where's Balake at?
My name's Blake.
Do you want to go to war, Balake? I'm for real. Ron.
Welcome, everyone, to our Friday evening SPTV Hangout.
I'm an ice queen. I don't know if you could tell.
You are the ice queen.
I want to thank John Sostovsky, I said it right, for sending me my ice princess hat. And it's very fitting. But Aaron, before we get into things, I showed everybody on my page earlier. Look at Goliath first, you guys. Isn't he cute?
Glad, look up here. Glad, look up here.
Look at how cute he is.
Come here.
He looks bigger than 40 pounds.
That's because he's all fur. He is all fur.
I want to get a hold of him.
Hold on. I'm going to try to scoot him over a little bit so everybody can see him. There he is. Goliath! Yes, who's a fluffy boy?
He's so cute. You need to bring him to work more when we have our lives.
I totally can.
He's really cute.
And here, let me show you his fluffy little paws.
Oh, I bet your kids love him.
They love him. All kids love him, and he loves all kids too.
Oh my God, he's really Bo likes kids too. My guy really likes kids.
Yeah.
Oh my God, does he kiss? Mine won't kiss.
Oh yeah, he does. All right, go ahead, guys. You can relax. You can.
God,
relax.
he's cute.
You can relax.
We want you to bring him more.
Totally.
So Aaron, Amber Carmen is a glass blowing girl, and she does her own stuff. And these are solid. I showed everybody on my channel earlier, but I want to show you. So this is my favorite color. It's like an emerald. She made me this ice cube.
Wow.
And then she made this really cool ice cube that's like all different kaleidoscope of colors.
Wow.
Isn't that cool? And then this thing looks like a Hershey Kiss, but I think it's an ice, whatnot.
Yeah.
Sickle. And then one other thing, guys. This is like rainbowy. It's an icicle.
Wow.
Wasn't that nice?
That's
People
awesome.
Send me gifts. That's amazing.
Does she have an online store?
Yeah. ambersglass.com.
Nice.
In West Virginia, Huttonsville, West Virginia. Hot sculpted glass and art and blown ware. Isn't that cool?
That is awesome.
I know. Really special. I feel really special. Plus, it's not like it's solid, so it's really heavy. I think that's kind of cool.
All I can feel is dog hair on me. Actually, there's not really much because these dogs don't shed. That's one of their.
I'm surprised you even said that. Mine doesn't shed.
I think he collects human hair on him since all the women in my household have long hair.
Yeah, there's that. So, Aaron, how's your life been since our last funny live? Because it was pretty funny.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Been staying busy. You mentioned something in our last live about never having had an alcoholic beverage before or something like that.
That's right. I think that did come up, didn't it? Something about it.
What, you have anything there with you this evening?
Oh, wow. That's not the best. I happen to have something.
I got something too. Cheers.
Friday. Okay, guys, this is funny because as I've said, I've never been drunk, but we bought this 6-pack at Whole Foods about 3 years ago, and it's been sitting in the pantry because I thought, hey, it'd be fun to get drunk one night, Jeff. And then summers have gone by and it never happened. So I found this in the pantry, and I have my new thing that someone sent me, and I have it full of ice. So I'm going to crack this open.
And we're not getting drunk tonight. We're just
sipping.
Getting tipsy.
I don't even know what that's like. So you'll have to let me know when I get there so I can stop.
So one of my things is I do not sip beer. I pound beers. And the reason for that is I cannot stand warm beer. And anything other than ice cold to me is warm. So I do have a bucket of ice behind me with some additional tasty multi beverages.
Smart. Oh, really?
Yes. I have a whole case of water behind me so I can stay properly hydrated.
I brought water too.
I have a key lime pie.
What the hell? Why?
Because whenever you're drinking anything, you need some good key lime pie. It's my favorite. Key lime pie is my favorite.
Aaron, we have that in common. Key
that
lime
right?
pie is my favorite. Yes, and it's not for
Wow.
everybody. I've said that my whole life, and people are like, "Oh, I hate it." It's either a like or a hate thing. I
Oh,
love key lime pie.
So that's one of the reasons that Costco really does me dirty, especially when I'm always trying to like stay fit, watch my weight. I can't go into a Costco without buying one of those key lime pies. And that's made for a family of 15.
It's huge. It is key lime pie though, right? It's not key lime cheesecake.
No.
Because I don't do cheesecake. I mean, I will if it's in the room. I'll say hello.
I mean, I like cheesecake, but I won't buy cheesecake.
Yeah, same. Okay. Yeah, I love key lime pie.
The other thing that I have, and of course, it's Yingling, my favorite.
It's okay.
The other thing,
it tastes like water. It's probably stale. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, and those are vodka based, right?
Well, you know, I'm an expert.
I think White Claws are vodka based, right?
Where would it say? It just says 5% alcohol.
Shouldn't it have an ingredients?
You know, it should, because this is America. Purified carbonated water, alcohol, natural flavors, cane sugar, citric acid, natural cherry, and sodium citrate.
Huh.
That's a little weird that it doesn't say what kind of alcohol, right?
I'm going to Google it. Are all White Claws vodka? White Claw contains a combination of malt and other flavors to give it its unique taste, but no vodka. Oh, look at me. I'm totally wrong. A low-calorie, low-carb alternative to traditional hard seltzers, which gives it its own appeal with various flavors. It's easy to see why this brand has been so popular amongst seltzer fans. Wow, I totally thought they were vodka-based. Here's another one. What kind of alcohol is White Claw? Gluten-free, malted, triple distilled alcohol base. Yeah, I got no idea what that means. So it's like just grain alcohol, essentially? Is that what we're talking about here?
I don't know if it's supposed to be carbonated, it's not that carbonated. So I wonder if because it's years old. I'm trying to find an expiration date, but there doesn't seem to be one. Maybe alcohol doesn't expire. Is it like honey? I don't know.
Those definitely do not expire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here, I'll Google that as well. Can a White Claw expire? Technically, White Claw will never go bad. However, it does have a code on the can that indicates its production date. It is recommended that you should try to consume the drink within a year of the production date, as the taste may change after a year has gone by. It says may change.
Yeah. I think I probably wouldn't enjoy it either way. It's got that weird alcohol taste to it that it burns my throat.
Oh, so do you officially not enjoy that already?
I mean, I'll keep sipping on it. I'm not going to chug it like you're doing, but it's okay. I got black cherry because really the only drink I drink is water if I'm not drinking like a chai tea from somewhere. But do you ever get sparkling water? We buy these sparkling waters, sometimes called Waterloo. It's just like LaCroix.
So for about 7 years straight, I drank nothing but carbonated water. Like I would not drink flat water. Ugh. I love carbonated water. And then I'm trying to remember, something happened and it just fell out of favor. So like we had the Soda Stream machine, make all the homemade carbonated stuff. I like Perrier. Like if I'm going out to a restaurant, I will order the sparkling water instead of regular water.
Fancy.
But I don't make it at home anymore. Although I'm fixing to getting back into it.
Okay. Well, I get the Waterloo instead of LaCroix because LaCroix is GMO and Waterloo is not.
Oh. Wait, did you say it's GMO?
Yeah.
How can you have GMO water?
Look, you can't ask. I just heard, okay? And it's probably true. And I buy the stuff with the non-GMO stamp on it so that I just feel right in the world, in my heart.
If someone is telling you that there's genetically modified water, they are totally pulling your leg.
Yeah, but really? Jeff made fun of me about this once. When we first started dating, I was like, oh, I need salt. And I got the non-GMO salt. And he was like, there's no such thing as GMO salt.
You can't genetically modify salt.
So I'm one of those people that just buys it. It's the marketing.
See, I'm the opposite. I will not buy anything that says organic or non-GMO. Because I go, not necessarily, not because I like just philosophically couldn't believe that it's better, but I don't believe the marketing, meaning I don't believe that if it says organic, that it's organic. I don't believe the labeling. And I think you're just throwing money away on a label. My wife, though, she'll only buy the organic shit. That's why I do my own grocery shopping.
Oh my God, that answers my question. Every time I talk to Aaron on the phone, he's like, I'm at the store, I'm at Costco. And I'm like, wait, so do you guys does she do her own shopping then?
If I go to the store, like I do my shopping for myself, and if I'm there, I'll get anything that's on the list or anything anybody wants. But generally speaking, she will not get the food that I want because I just always get what I want. And I go to the store a lot. So
you do go to the store a lot. Okay. See, I try to buy organic or at least buy non-GMO.
Wow. But then again, somebody convinced you to buy non-GMO water.
That's because I came from water and I wanted to make sure it was clean. Okay.
That's right. All right, let's see. We got some of these in the queue. Michelle Carpenter. I'm going to need a heads up tonight before y'all do anything worth making into a GIF so I can start recording real quick. Michelle, you don't have to record. I mean, the replay will be there forever. You can always just get the part that you want. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
Clearwater Chad says, hi, Aaron. Hi, Reese. Hi, Clearwater Chad.
Hey, Chad.
Michelle says that I had a girlfriend once upon a time that would only drink room temperature Bud Light Platinum. Oh,
gross sounding. And I don't even drink beer. That sounds gross.
Oh, Bud Light Platinum is like 6%. That's like, I mean, I actually do like Bud Light Platinum, but room temp. Oh my goodness.
Sounds really bad to me.
My goodness. Oh, check it out. John Sostovsky's talking about Mr. Bill.
So Jeff, as we speak, is picking up Huxley from football practice, and I gave him my P.O. box key and asked him to go get the packages. So he should be arriving anytime. Thank you
Awesome.
Thank you for my Ice Queen Elsa crown, John.
You know what else? You know what else John sent me recently to compliment my vintage David Miscavige plush toy? He sent me. Hold on, I got to get it ready. A full-blown David Miscavige puppet.
What? Oh, that's cool. Did you just get that?
This probably came in like a week ago.
John is so cool. He sends the most fun gifts. That is cool. John, that's awesome. Lucky you.
And Marilyn Honig sent me a while back one of these little theta potatoes because Mark always tells this funny story that involves a theta potato. So she knitted a theta potato.
That's really cool. She's very talented.
And this is from a while back. She sent me a baby Xenu. This is Overlord Xenu, but baby Xenu, like Baby Yoda.
I'm starting to feel jealous.
Super cute, super cute. And let me see. Yeah, I got some other things. But of course, Marilyn made a few different costumes for the Mike Rinder bobblehead. This costume is the Duke of Chug, which is the that's who L. Ron Hubbard made all of his computerization policies based on the Duke of Chug.
That is so cool. I need that.
Now, this Mike Rinder is currently in his Duke of Chug costume, but Bobble Mike also has a Lord Xenu costume.
That's what she was telling me about that. I think she's going to send me one.
Yeah,
that is cool. I now have 2 Mike Rinder bobbleheads, so I'm going to keep one down here and one in Jeff's office. But we need outfits for him. That's awesome.
Well, if she sends you a Xenu costume and a Duke of Chug costume, you can just put one on each.
Oh yeah, I will.
All right, let's get some key lime pie going here.
Oh, you're really just going to tear into it right in front of us?
I already ate half of this yesterday, so
half of it. Have you checked? He's just straight up no plate. Okay.
No. Why dirty a plate for no reason?
That's how they do it in Florida. Aaron and I have a lot of differences. I'm learning this week. There's a lot of differences. The only similarity is the key lime pie that I'm seeing so far.
All right, let's see. Calico 26. Bijou's middle name is Lily? No. Hence Lily rumor. I'm sure Dana did the same thing to her. All right. Well, that's opening up a little bit of a can of worms. We won't have to get into the backstory, but I didn't even know that. That's incredible. What is this one? Kitty and Lou. I can look out for anyone's family and friends. Tomorrow is Scientology's Ventura Food Pantry. Figured I may be able to go see someone's loved ones. P.S. Yorkie Aaron is still escaping. Do you know what that means?
Nope.
Does she have a Yorkie named Aaron? I don't know. Kitty and Lou. Oh, wait. Well, there's a Yorkie in the photo, right? That's a Yorkie.
Oh, that is a Yorkie. Yeah. Yeah.
Yorkie Aaron is still escaping, but it's a girl Yorkie, at least from the pink ribbon.
It is a girl, and the name Erin is spelled E-R-I-N, so I'm a little confused.
A little confused, Kitty and Lou, but thank you. Thank you for
We
that.
appreciate it either way.
We do appreciate it.
It's the thought that counts.
Okay, so is Jeff going to come in and check on you like every 15 minutes to make sure you're not shitting your pants yet?
Yeah, yeah. And I purposely have a short dress on so that way it's just easier if we do have an accident.
Okay.
Just to get to it. Clean it up quick. We've got paper towels. I think we're all set. Yeah, Jeff will come check on me. He's getting Huxley. And yeah, I am going to do this slowly because I am afraid. I don't know how quick will this take effect?
I mean, if you were to drink half of that thing right now, I think you'd feel it in 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you say feel it, is it like a fuzzy feeling?
It's I don't know what words would describe it. In the live chat, what words would you describe what it feels to start getting a buzz? Because I want to be like, I don't.
Floaty? The way you look like you're in the ocean swimming. Floaty?
Well, so some people are saying feeling kind of warm, but that's a very simple feeling. For me, it's motion feels different.
Great. This chair doesn't have any arms.
Oh, the chair doesn't have any arms? Giggly. I'm not talking about so giddy. So yes, for me, things get funny. Honestly, I feel like THC makes things a lot more funny than alcohol does.
Oh, for sure. Pot makes me laugh.
Floaty sounds right. A little bit of floaty. Okay. Happy Qualis. I thought of something funny to say about the food pantry, but I guess I ought to watch my step. Alcohol buzz sucks. I totally disagree. I got to tell you, I think a wine buzz is more fun than a beer buzz. For me, a wine buzz, everything is hilarious. That doesn't necessarily, a beer buzz is not necessarily the same for me. Okay. For a while, I was like, oh, wine is where it's at. But red wine gives me a headache.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lynn says it's Cuterini time. I'll drink to that.
I like it when you say it that way, but we also like it in the Italian version.
It's a Cuterini time. It's time for the Cuterini. It's Mario.
Oh, that's hilarious. I just remember the only time I've drank, I got really warm. I felt hot.
Yeah, I guess I'm always hot. Personally, I always run hot. Like that's one of the reasons I wear black shirts all the time. People go, why do you wear black all the time? Well, I keep the air conditioning at 70 and I wear black because anything over 70 and I'm sweating. And you're going to start seeing my underboob sweat if I start sweating. So the black shirts help keep that from being a problem.
Okay. That's cold. 70 is cold.
So, I like this one, actually. This is true. You might get weepy. I get nostalgic. I can attest to that. I'm a little bit of a crybaby. And
really?
Yes. Well,
I'd like to see that, Aaron.
Everyone who watches my videos for long enough knows that.
Interesting. Okay.
You get headaches from the red wine because of the sulfates. True, but there's also a genetic disposition to the effect of the sulfates. Certain people, and why do I say that? Because the 23andMe stuff, like those DNA. By the way, SPTV has a new sponsor.
Oh,
I'm sponsored by one of those DNA testing companies. I'm going to do an ad for them soon. So those
cool.
they ask you a question Does red wine give you a headache? And it's part of their genetic surveys, actually.
Oh, I've never done one of those.
So you never done one of the 23andMe genetic DNA things?
No.
I've done it. Yeah.
I mean, it just seemed expensive to find out that I came from an ice cube. I already know that.
Fair point.
Yeah, I already knew that. I don't need to
Fair
be
point.
paying to find out.
Let's see. There are a whole bunch coming in here. JK Aaron, you remind me of the shark from Finding Nemo. Oh, that is
Bruce?
so funny.
His name's
That is
Bruce.
so funny. Happy go lucky, but when you smell a new Scientology story, we can see your pupils dilate.
That's totally Bruce from Nemo.
What was that thing that Bruce? He was like, sharks. What was it? Fish are
Fish
friends,
all
not
friends,
food.
not food.
Fish all friends, not food.
Yes,
Fish
I
all
loved
friends,
him.
not food. Oh my god, I love that. What a great reference.
Yeah.
What a great reference. Kudarini time. We already brought that one up. Greetings from Yorkshire. Love you, Reese. So glad you're with SPTV. I'll drink to
Thanks, Pam. Okay, I'll take a sip. I'm scared.
All right, we're almost 2 down. The more I drink, the more I eat. So that pie is going to disappear pretty soon.
That's weird. That's weird that drinking makes you hungry.
It's not that it makes me hungry. It's that I'm always hungry and I can usually exercise self-control. The drinking lowers the inhibition. Inhibition is the positive and the negative. Anyway, I cannot keep myself from the food because drinking, it lowers your inhibition. Is that what it is? I grew up in a cult, guys. What's the right word?
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
so
that's right.
I can keep the food eating monsters at bay. Normally, I'm just I love eating. Eating is what brings me happiness, and yet I'm also obsessed with fitness and kind of like my weight a little bit. And these two things do not. These two
like, do you work out?
Yes, a lot. Yes.
Were you always that way? Were you that way in the Sea Org?
Why? I actually am one of the only Sea Org members I know who regularly worked out. Yeah.
Wow.
Why are you always hungry? Because I'm a big hungry man. That's why. Believe me. I mean, it's not like I'm saying I don't eat a lot. Here we go. I'm trying to get one. It's going too fast. Lethanda Grauklinga. Drinking lowers your impulse control. Absolutely. So once the beers start going down, we get out the pizzas, the pies, the what are those sandwiches? The gyro sandwiches with the lamb meat.
Ew.
Have you ever had a gyro?
No.
Gyros are one of the greatest thing on this earth. And at my favorite, well, it used to be, I haven't been there for a few years now, on Clearwater Beach, my favorite cigar bar, right in the same area, you could get pizza and gyros. So once the beer started flowing, the pizza and the gyros started flowing, and I can throw down a lot of calories. I'm a big boy. I can throw it down. And it's one of the reasons that I just do not drink at home almost ever, is because as soon as I start drinking beer, I'm going to start eating something.
Okay. I've never had a gyro before, but I've never had lamb in my life. I've also never had seafood, which is weird coming from the sea. I've never had fish. I've never had a piece of shrimp. Never. And I never will.
But why?
I don't like the smell.
Okay.
And I don't like the look. It looks slimy. It's scaly. There's veins in it. The shrimp have veins. That's why I don't like chicken. There's too many tendons and weird purpley veins. I don't know how people just tear into that shit. It grosses me out, like Fred Flintstone style. Wow. That's too Hannibal Lecter-y for me. It's very cannibal looking.
So what makes up the most of your diet?
Well, about an hour and a half ago, Jeff took me to get cheese enchiladas. When you called me, I felt bad that you were talking to me. I was like slamming chips into my mouth. I was like, wow. Like I was just like dunking the salsa and queso and bean dip. And yeah, I eat about once a day. I eat it about 4 o'clock every day. That's
You
it.
don't. You're not one of those. I only eat. You're not intentionally doing intermittent
Not
fasting, are you?
intentionally. No, I just don't. I'm never, my whole life, I've never eaten breakfast or lunch really. I just like to eat in the afternoon. Now, I'll eat some Cheez-Its or something at 9 o'clock. Don't get me wrong, but I don't eat until later in the day. But my diet, carbs,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
keto
so
on
look,
high.
this is how much of a lightweight I have become. I'm about 220 pounds. Okay. This is only my second beer. I am definitely feeling it already.
Really?
Yes.
Tell us what you're feeling.
Just a little dizzy's the wrong word because I don't feel like I'm going to fall over, but like motion feels different. Like you don't I don't know the right words to use to describe it.
This is why I've never drank. I don't want to try to get up and go pee in a little bit and fall over.
That's actually the thing. You won't know just how much it's hit you until you try to get up and walk. So you should call Jeff over before you try to get up and walk.
Okay. Okay. So he can help me walk to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is funny. This is funny. Yeah. Yeah. When guys get really drunk, to be like, "I love you, man. I love you. I love you, man."
Okay, so there's different kinds of people who get drunk, right? There's those guys who get like real lovey-dovey. I did date a guy once that was an alcoholic, and he'd get so sweet when he would drink. But then there's like mean people too, right?
So yes, I have one friend. Oh, is he getting some support in the chat? Euros are so good. Euros. So is there any type of meat, and I'm talking about like edible meat, okay? Any type of meat that you enjoy?
I like a BLT.
So you like bacon?
I mean, on a BLT, I don't like eat it all the time. I haven't had bacon in probably 6 months, but yeah, I'll eat that.
But you like bacon?
Yeah, sure.
Do you like pork?
Never had it. I've never had a pork chop in my life.
So hold on. What type of meat do they use in Mexican food? They use a lot of steak. They use a lot of steak. Oh, so beer makes me very burpy, obviously.
I think they use a lot of
That goes
ground
without saying.
beef.
Yeah, but that's beef. That's steak. That's steak. That's the same thing as steak.
But I don't eat that.
Well, you do.
When I
You
go to
just call
Taco
it ground
Bell, I
beef.
get all vegetarian. I get a Mexican pizza with no meat, just beans.
Bacon is life. Yes. So I had this. I got a funny. Can I tell you a funny anecdote?
Of course, Aaron. You don't have to ask. Just go for
Many,
it.
many a year ago, somebody had convinced me that as long as you were eating protein and fat and you were in ketosis by not having carbs, you could pretty much eat whatever the hell you wanted to and you would lose weight. And so I was doing a little kind of like weight loss fitness competition with one of my buddies I was doing remotely in Austin. He was in Austin, I was in Clearwater. And I'm like, dude, I'm just not losing weight. And he's like, well, what are you eating? I'm like, well, I eat this for breakfast, and then I have a pound of bacon, and then I eat this, and then I have another pound of bacon. And he goes, you're eating 2 pounds of bacon a day? I go, yeah, but it's no carbs. It's all protein and fat. And he goes, that's not how it works. He's like, he goes, you're probably eating 4,000 calories of bacon a day. You couldn't possibly lose weight. It's calories in, calories out. I mean, the constitution of your body is essentially dictated by calories in, calories out. I mean, and anyway, I had this false idea that as long as you weren't eating carbs, you were fine.
That's the idea I've always had. I didn't know that was false. All I know is what Eric Berg has told me.
Wait, Dr. Berg?
Yes, I followed him for years. I've probably given that guy $3,000 in the last 5 years just on supplements.
Are you being serious?
Dead serious.
He's an OT8 Scientologist?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I knew that. I've stopped. But I mean, yeah, no, I thought it because he promotes that. He says if you're just eating like a lot of meat, you lose weight.
Yes. Yes, May. I'm already feeling a little tipsy and I've only had 2 beers. That is the evidence of how much of a lightweight I have become.
Now I will eat some beef. And everybody knows I like a hot beef injection, especially on a Friday night. We can't go there on
a hot beef sandwich.
Yeah, we can't go there on Aaron's channel, but if you want to skip over to mine, guys, tomorrow we'll talk about that. I don't eat I've never eaten a lot of meat. Meat grosses me out. I don't like it in between my teeth, and it makes me feel like Hannibal Lecter. In a good way though, because that was my first old man crush,
Was
Anthony
Hannibal
Hopkins.
Lecter?
Oh my God. I
That's what
melt
started
into
it?
That's what kicked it off. I started watching Silence of the Lambs when I was home alone all the time because my dad was gone and my mom was gone and my sister was in the Sea Org. And I watched Silence of the Lambs and George Carlin, and I had a raging crush on Anthony. So we're just gonna eat right into that. It's not every day you see someone just tear into a pie, just open. I don't know that I've done that. I think I usually get a plate, but you know what?
Why dirty a plate that then
It's
has to be cleaned?
It's just another way to live your life, and we're not going to judge for that. You also like to buy $3 pizzas, so
Hey, they're $8. Come on now.
it's ridiculous. Yeah, Hannibal the Cannibal, raging crush. I also think it was the accent, but I'd climb all over that, even to this day. You were saying?
Is he still alive?
Yeah, I follow him on Facebook, and he plays piano. He's so hot.
Oh my God.
I would cheat on Jeff in a heartbeat with Anthony Hopkins.
Well, it's Sir Anthony Hopkins. Now you crossed the line, and you know you did. Put your manners back in.
Take responsibility. Huxley was on earlier with me on my live, and he did it. He said, "Put your manners back in."
Huxley
He's like,
was
"You're
on with
crossing a
you?
line." Yeah, he said, "You're crossing a line." He's like,
Oh
"Put your
my
manners
God.
back in."
Oh, I
It was
love
hilarious. I do feel a little floaty, but I don't know if that's just my sugars being high. Now, if my sugars go sky high, I get kind of like, ugh.
Well, I saw a lot of people in the chat last time being like, no, don't drink if you got the sugar problems. And I'm like, she's eating Twizzlers on the stream. How
That's exactly how I felt.
How can we say like a White Claw is going to be what pushes it over the edge? I think it's the 2-pound bag of Twizzlers that might do it.
That's how I felt. I was like, do you guys know that I eat Ben and Jerry's? Like, I don't know, but apparently alcohol does something to your kidneys, but not one drink. It's fine. It's fine.
So, but let me ask you this though, because I do know a little bit about type 1 and type 2 diabetes, but if you have diabetes, are you supposed to avoid sugar? Like, what do they tell you?
Well, I don't often listen to what they tell you because it seems like a lot of false information, like telling me to eat carbs. And they also say to eat like small meals all throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
I find that to be untrue for me. If I don't eat, like even a hard-boiled egg spikes my sugars in some way. So
a hard-boiled egg?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Egg white or with yolk included?
With yolk.
So but egg is pure protein and fat, isn't it?
Yeah. And anytime you put food in your mouth, it will spike insulin.
Okay.
Anything, cottage cheese, anything will spike insulin. I just find that if I don't eat till about 4 every day, I'm okay by the next morning. I check my sugars fasting in the morning, and honestly, I don't really know. I'm not under control. I'm starting to get really hot.
The fact that you interrupted your sentence to say that indicates it's kicking in.
I feel like really sweaty.
You should just pound the rest of that cup is my advice. Well, I'm on my 3rd beer, so that's going to be my advice.
How are we going to make it the whole time?
We can go as long as we want until you shit your pants or fall out of your chair. Either one.
I think I would rather fall. The pants shitting thing would be super embarrassing. Have you ever shit your pants?
Ever?
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
I mean, one time I was on essentially a liquid diet, and it is not, when I say liquid diet, I mean, also, okay, so in the same era of my life where I thought you could eat 2 pounds of bacon a day and it would basically be free calories, I would also make myself these giant fruit smoothies. And when I say giant, I mean, I would take one of those 1-gallon Mott's apple juice containers, and I would fill that up with fruit smoothie and bring it to work with me and just drink that all day. That is very dangerous to do in a work situation, you guys.
I would imagine. Just tell us what happened. Aaron, they all know us. We're family.
Okay.
Really? Wait, did you shit your pants at work?
Maybe.
Wait. Hold on. God, it's so hot in here. It's always really cold in our basement. Wait, how old were you?
A full ass adult. What are you talking about? Like, hold on, 29? I don't know. wait.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. 30, 31, 32. I don't know.
Oh, I just wonder how common it is. I just wait. Has it happened again?
No, that's the last time I can remember.
Oh, it's not over 10 years ago.
Yes.
That's
over
pretty
10 years.
good. That's
Anything
pretty
over
good.
10 years, it might as well be childhood.
Oh, okay. Then that's not
Oh.
even anything to worry about. I just remember my first husband saying to me after 10 years of marriage, he was like, "You shit your pants more than anybody." Like way more than anybody should ever shit their pants. I shit my pants at a New Year's Eve event at the church.
Oh my God.
I don't have a
Oh my God.
gallbladder. I don't have a
Oh my
gallbladder.
God.
And when I first had it removed, it was a real thing.
Oh my
Look
God.
at this guy in the chat. It's not your fault.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, it's
Ugh.
our colon's fault.
I've had
Yeah.
this comment up for so long, but we haven't responded to it.
Oh, Carol?
It's for you.
Oh, Reese, you sitting kind of to the side with the chair, having equal space. It's like staged so that you're inviting the person viewing to come sit and talk. Is that by design? Carol, I just like that chair and I feel like it looks good in the
I think the White Claw's kicking in.
I think you're the one. I think you're the one with problems tonight. I think
I will say that when I get laughy, it makes other people get laughy.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Jeff Quibell. What the
Where
hell?
is he? Hold on.
He
Where is
said
he?
it happens. He's talking
Oh.
about shitting his pants. Speaking of
happens.
shitting your pants, Jeff is a large man and he has shit his pants. And that is no fun to be married to. Do you know how many times I've had to launder that load? I have thrown away so many pairs of underwear. He's like, "Don't throw those out." I'm like, no. You sound like Aaron Smith Levin about his pizzas going cheap. We can order another pair of underwear. Trust me, you won't miss it. I'm not cleaning that. Run.
Oh my God. Wait. Do you literally physically not have a gallbladder?
What other way is there to say I don't have a gallbladder? Yes, it was removed.
Oh, it was actually removed. And that has something to do with you shitting your pants?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, sir. Gallbladder breaks down fat. If I eat Alfredo sauce, I'm not making it home.
Do you have your hat?
Do you want my captain's hat or my ice queen?
The captain's hat.
Okay.
It feels like it's the right time. Oh my God, this is so funny.
I have a clip in my hair, so I'm gonna have to take it out.
Oh my God, I love it.
Oh, this is kind of fun. I feel a little more laughy, but I'm also kind of laughy anyway. Is it?
For me, the getting laughy is probably it's the only fun part of getting tipsy is getting laughy. Everything.
This reminds me of getting high. Like smoking pot, I get very, very laughy.
I mean, it's similar.
Okay.
It's similar.
Except minus the heat. It is hot as shit in here.
Cuddle Haggis. Where's the hats, guys? Rose Wineries. Yeah. We can't have a drinking stream and not have on some silly hats. So it's hat time.
Oh, I wish mine was a little bit straighter. But I love this hat. It's a cool hat. Yeah, Aaron, it's a real thing. Do you not know anybody without a gallbladder? It breaks down fat. So if you eat a lot of high fat foods, you're shitting your pants. And I have pretty tight butt cheeks and it won't hold.
If someone asked me what does the gallbladder do? I would have said, I thought the gallbladder was one of those things you didn't need or use anymore, and they got rid of it when it was infected. What's that thing? It's that little thing at the end of the colon that kind of hangs down, and sometimes it gets infected. What is that thing? Let me Google it. Where is
Gross.
the gallbladder? Okay, yeah, that's not what I thought it was. Oh, what is it when something gets ruptures? If it ruptures, you die. Is that your appendix? Is that where you're? Okay, let me Google.
I think if a lot of things rupture, you'll die, honestly.
Well, that's true. Yeah, the appendix is what I was thinking of. I had the appendix and the gallbladder all mixed up. Hold on. Abigail says, I'm on the keto diet. You were on the right track. High fat, low carbs. However, protein is only supposed to be 30% of your daily intake. Yes, indeed. Sonia, I just want to show some support. Reese, you were so unique. I love it. You're such a lightweight. Sounds like me, according to my adult kids. I mean, better to be a lightweight than a full-blown alky. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh, you muted yourself.
There we are back. I did that earlier. I carried on for a good 3 minutes and people were all saying mute and I wasn't looking at the comments. I felt bad.
I want to join this session so bad. Love this duo, but put your manners in. This is epic. And so my flavor, I'm dying. Yes. Yes, indeed. Hey, Reese, you need to try Cider Boys. It's a hard cider that you can't tell has alcohol. Well, you can tell once you drink a few. Otherwise, what's the point? Very sweet. And of course, Mike's Hard Black Cherry is great.
I've seen that brand. Is that a good one? Mike's Hard Lemonade? Or Mike's
They're all
Hard
good. I mean, they're all good.
Okay.
They're all good.
Maybe I'll swing by the liquor store now that I'm a pro.
MacD says, Reese, just come to London. If you shit yourself while out drinking, all that's going to happen is the whole pub chanting, we accept her, one of us. We accept her, one of us. There you go. I'll drink.
Because a lot of people shit themselves in London?
Yeah.
Huh.
Aaron, do an imitation of LRH telling one of his bullshit tales, please. I don't have an LRH imitation.
That's a tough one.
I don't have an LRH impression. Every impression I ever try to do ends up sounding like Donald Trump. and then people get pissed off thinking I'm making fun of Donald Trump. And it's just how my impressions sound. Because honestly, over the last 6-7 years, all the impressions, all the comedians do are all Donald Trump. So it just ends up being in the repertoire. But no, I don't have an LRH impression. Otherwise, Shanna, I'd love to. I should work on one though. Because the truth is, I'm not bad at impressions. I'm actually surprisingly good at impressions, to be honest. And no, I'm not going to do any here. No matter how many Yingling I have, it's not happening. But I should work on one because he does have a unique way of talking.
Yeah, I want to address this from Amy Lopez. No. I did not. And we all know that I'm very attracted to old men, but sometimes there are ones that I am not attracted to. It's not every single one. They have to have something special. And L. Ron Hubbard always grossed me out. He kind of gave me the creepies. He always did. I always thought he was kind of creepy.
What about the photos of LRH when he was younger, like in his aviator?
Oh, yeah, he was a good looking.
For the record, he was never an actual pilot. He did not have any pilot's license. He flew gliders. That's a different thing. LRH did not fly any motor aircraft. I saw someone saying something about that.
No way.
He was not a pilot. Oh, that's right. There was a conversation last night about was it Quentin or Arthur? Is Quentin the one who unalived himself? And he was infatuated. He wanted to be a pilot. And someone said, he wanted to take after his father. L. Ron Hubbard was not a pilot. He did not have any license to fly a motor aircraft.
Oh my God. See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But he wasn't bad looking when he was younger. As he got older, he was just gross looking and his teeth were so gross.
When I see young photos of L. Ron Hubbard, I barely even understand how that person grew up to be old L. Ron Hubbard because he looked like a normal person when he was young. When he got older, he looked very not normal.
He did. He looked, yeah. That's what I mean. I had no crush on him whatsoever. I thought he was a creeper.
Yeah. Oh, Patrick Stewart. Check this out.
Yeah. I would climb all over that. He was good looking. He is good looking. Patrick Stewart.
Reese needs a Friday night fan to keep cool.
I have one. I just added a fan to my Amazon wish list.
All right, we're getting close to the end of number 3 here. All right, let's see. Deviant Outcast. Love the name. Okay, so please tell me, are we watching AA Run get sloshed with Slosh Virgin Reese? Is AA Run Reese's slosh guide? Are we invited? Everyone's invited. Is this true? Am I that lucky? Please say yes. Yes.
Yes, Aaron is my guide to everything since New Year's Eve.
Since I doxed her on my channel.
Yeah, Aaron,
yes.
You guys don't realize how much I look to Aaron for a lot of advice on things, and this is it too.
By the way, it really would help the humor element if Jeff came in and just checked on your safety every 15 or 20 minutes.
You know, I'm a little bothered by this. He saw me go down the stairs with this thing, and I was like, okay, I'm a little upset that I thought he would check on me. And right now he's like, yes, I'm alone. I'm going to watch my shows. She'll be fine. She can sleep in the basement.
Maybe he's watching the stream up there.
Maybe he's going to get in trouble. I'm going to text him.
Barbara's back. I'm joining you both with a super cold lemon drop martini. I love lemon drop martinis.
Sounds too much for me.
It's very lemony.
Okay, well, I like lemon.
Cheers, Barbara.
Do you like lemon as well? Because you like key lime pie. Like, do you like a lemon meringue? Me too.
I like lemon stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
I was literally practicing how to pronounce Barbara's last name today because I feel so bad that I can never get it right.
Hey,
it's Mangano.
This is ridiculous.
They're not even home. They're not even home.
He's like, she's fine.
And he's watching the stream. That's amazing.
That's not cool, Jeff.
That's amazing.
Jeffrey, never mind. Disregard my text I just sent that said, come check on me. You guys are just out partying. We just ate enchiladas, Jeff. What are you doing? Jeez.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Thank you for outing me, Aaron. Everybody's grateful to you for that.
It's the least I could do.
Keela. I love Keela. I've drank half of this.
Do you have more there?
No.
You didn't bring just one can.
Yeah, because I party with Metallica because I just am so used to partying on Friday nights. I brought one can, but this is still half. There's still half.
You've only put half that can into your cup? Oh, this is going to be great.
Aaron, I don't think I should drink 2 cans. That does sound... If I drink 2 cans, we won't be able to accomplish Squeeze the Can Friday nights.
Okay, 3 down.
Wow.
Time for some more pie here in a second.
I'm a little concerned that you can put away 3 beers. Is that a lot?
It's not a lot, no.
Okay.
Why do I want to hang with a pants dumper?
We're both pants dumpers, so don't just single me out there.
Why is Amber saying that your microphone is backwards?
Jeff, don't bring any more. He said, I'll bring a can down in about 10 minutes.
There you go.
What did she mean? This is the fuzzy part.
She didn't say it's upside down. She said it's backwards. I don't think it's backwards, though.
Is there a front way?
Well, there's no. Amber, you're going to have to explain what you mean. But
I don't know what that means, Amber.
Oh, my God, I'm so burpy. But, that's what you get from drinking carbonated alcoholic beverages.
See, I think I would be too, but this isn't really carbonated like it's supposed to be.
I thought White Claws were carbonated. Oh, is it so old it lost its carbonation?
I think it's so old, maybe.
Wow. Okay, so Kat jumped over to your stream. This is Ookie Face.
What's an Ookie Face?
Okay, I came over from AA Run's chat to say that Reese's "This is Ookie Face" is the most adorable thing ever. You don't know what she's talking about?
Why would I don't speak that. What is Ookie? I have no idea what that means.
This is okay face.
We may just have to live our lives without knowing what that means.
Damn it. You should practice your voice with the puppet. Oh, when I'm reading David Miscavige's press releases, that would be so funny to be like, now I don't have a David Miscavige voice. Remember, it just ends up sounding like a Donald Trump voice, but oh shit. I got to get it on the side of the microphone where you can actually see things. Hold on. Remember, guys, this is David Miscavige. He's Captain Keebler. I think I would be so distracted by the thing that I wouldn't be able to nail the voice.
Well, you could practice.
Yeah, I guess that's why I got to practice. Oh my God. Quentin Hubbard wanted us to know he loves airplanes. Oh, Quentin is back. Yikes.
That's kind of sad. That's
real,
dark.
That's a real mood killer, Quentin.
It's fairly
Come
dark,
on.
Quentin.
Holy shit. Reese, I've had a crush on Ted Danson forever, says Mae Mathis.
Ooh, I don't know.
Old Silver Fox. I once said he could still get it at a bar, and several ladies loudly agreed.
You know, I struggle with that. I love him because he's tall, and I love a tall guy, but I don't know.
Is he? How tall is he?
Oh, he's tall. I think he's really tall. I watch him in Curb Your Enthusiasm, which he's great in that show. You know who I love about him though is his wife, Mary Steenburgen. I love her. Does my beverage cup match my hat? It's very similar now that you ask. Sean Connery, yeah. Oh yeah, I would.
Sean Connery's probably like the the standard bearer for old guys that I guess, according to you, could get it.
Do you know how often he probably got laid? I bet it was.
Did you see the Diane Sawyer? Wait, is Diane Sawyer who was like this? Was it Diane? No, Barbara Walters. Did you see the old interview with Barbara Walters that he did, where she quoted him from a much earlier interview, talking about if a woman gets out of line, you just smack her or something. And he asked her whether he regretted saying that. Does this ring a bell at all?
No, but who said this? Sean Connery said this?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like him anymore then.
I'll send it to you afterwards. His response to her was pretty incredible.
That's weird. I mean, unless he meant like, you know, getting down and slapping the butt cheeks or something. But he meant like slap her around. That's not cool. No.
He's like, you know, if you've told her, he even responded to her. He was like, now look, what if you've, some women just don't know when to stop talking and they don't know when, he said, they don't know when to let it go. Well, they don't know when enough is enough. And if you've already told her a couple times to let it go and she keeps talking, sometimes you got to smack her. And that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as we can get out of the largest skillet and beat you over the head with it.
Live on air to Barbara Walters.
What a jackass. That's dumb. You know, I never had the hots for him that much anyway. I see a lot of people saying Sam Elliott. Absolutely. I would go to Pound Town with him. Kevin Costner, for sure. Jeff, I know you're watching this, but you deserve every minute of it. You were supposed to check on me and you're eating dinner somewhere. Yeah. Sam Elliott. Kevin Costner's not quite old enough for me. What are you doing? Oh, you're looking for the dog.
You know what? Are you okay? Are you doing okay?
Why wouldn't he be okay?
I don't know. I heard a noise that was a little unusual. You good? All right. I wonder if maybe
is he fine?
I might let him out to run around or something. Let's see. Are you good? Lay down.
Does he not just lay around? Like my dogs are in here just snoozing.
Oh, he totally just lays around. Yeah.
Do you guys take him for walks?
Oh yeah, he goes for walks every day.
Okay.
We have a dog park
right
across the street from our house.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, let's see. What do we have here? Reesin in the Rain. Wow. I wonder if that's just for you.
I think she was before me, actually.
Just caught up at 1.75 speed.
Nighttime pad. Oh, that's funny.
Lethenda Grauklinger joining you with a big glass of cider. Cheers.
We should try cider.
The only reason I avoid cider is because it tastes much sweeter than beer. And so I have the idea that it has a much much more carbs than beer, but I've never checked the actual content, so it might not be true.
Okay. Okay.
But I do love cider. I mean, it's delicious.
I mean, I like non-alcoholic cider.
Mm. My old man crush was Sean Connery. Always loved him. Love you guys too. You and Reese make my work days go so much better.
That's nice, Joyce. I don't like Sean Connery anymore if he said that.
I'll send it to you afterwards.
Isn't he dead?
No, he didn't die, did he?
I'm pretty sure he croaked.
Let me check it out. Nope. Oh, he did.
Yeah, he died. He's like 103.
He died over 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's right.
Wow. Yeah, your cheeks are getting a little rosy over there.
Are you sure? I tend to overdo it with blush.
Oh, well, then I guess I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yes. Pronounced it right. Aaron. Cheers. Love you two mariners. Master mariners at that. Captain any vessel on any ocean.
Okay, maybe this isn't bad because I just poured more in, and do you hear it? It's sizzling like it should.
Yeah,
it's really sizzling like you would pour a soda or something.
All right, let's see. We got Jenna from Cali. All right, here we go. Reese is having the best teen moment now. First time getting drunk with 3-year-old White Claws on live TV. Back in the day, it would have been Zimas.
Oh my God. Is this a teen moment? Is this because we weren't allowed to be teenagers?
Yeah, what were you doing in your teen years?
I was on full-time staff at the church.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I always tell my kids, because 2 of my kids are in high school, and they'll tell me stories, mostly that are reflective of how shitty teenagers are to each other and how shitty even teenage friends in high school are to each other. And I'll say to my kids, I'll go, that's why I'm kind of glad I didn't go to high school. And even then they're like, right? I'm like, yeah.
Is that true? That's too bad. I always wondered what it would be like. Like, do you ever wonder about like prom or things that you see in movies that people do tradition? Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
I mean, when I was in middle school, so like, I went to public school until 6th grade. And then in 7th grade, we did homeschool, but we would be allowed to go to the real school for certain like things. So like I've been to school dances, and I just imagine that the high school prom is equally as awkward as any other school dance. So I definitely do not miss that. But what I'm glad I skipped was the age where you're just where you're like desperately craving acceptance from your peers or people that you're hoping are your friends treat you like shit. Like, I'm glad I didn't experience that. Scientology is fucked up, but it's not fucked up in that way. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
at least in Scientology, as a kid or a teenager, you're treated like an adult. And of course, that can backfire in many ways.
Many.
But it doesn't backfire. You're not spoken down to just because you're a kid. People don't treat you like shit just because you're a grade under them or 2 grades under them or anything
Not at
like
all.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's funny because as fucked up as Scientology is, and as much as it has, fucked up our family's life, I still feel like I kind of dodged a bullet by not experiencing those high school years. And I wonder what other people think about that. But those people who experienced those high school years, they never experienced anything else. So like, it's almost like what would one compare it to? But when I hear stories of what happens in high school, even in middle school, illicit substances are being sold in middle schools these days.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit. If I went to high school, things might not I don't know. I don't know how things would have turned out, to be honest.
True. Although I wonder about it.
Yeah. Goldie says high school sucked. Oh God.
I bet it did suck.
I don't know.
But I still wonder about it. Like,
I feel like it's not natural to put that many kids of different, because at that age, 2 or 3 years of maturity makes a ton of difference.
Yeah,
in the world, being 30 or 33 makes no difference, but being 13 and 16 is a huge difference.
That's true.
it seems
That's
so
true.
unnatural to stick hundreds and hundreds of kids at different who are all on different locations on that spectrum together and be like, do stuff.
It's just so weird now that we're talking about it, like thinking about what was I doing when I was my child's age now.
Yeah.
Full-time staff and had a boyfriend that was 24, 25 years old that I was boning at 13.
Oh, yikes. That's not good.
It's so weird. It's just, that's all I knew. That's why I wonder. I'm like, what would high school have been like to go to prom or I don't know.
Yeah. It's fun to be able to bounce that off my kids though, because believe me, it's not like I tell my kids you shouldn't be in high school. It's sort of fun being able to listen to their stories and being like, almost kind of like acknowledge that what they're experiencing is fucked up by saying, I'm glad I didn't experience that. Instead of going, oh, it's okay, everyone experiences that. I think it allows me to at least relate to their stories in a way that is helpful to them instead of trying to minimize what they're going through. I go, holy shit.
Totally.
That sounds horrible. I'm glad I didn't have to go through that. And they go, I know, right, Dad?
I mean, that's true. I don't know. I still think I would have rather have gone through that.
Go through the high school stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it depends on where you go to high school. A lot of people I went to high school with are not around anymore, if you know what I'm saying.
That, I think it also depends on what part of Scientology you were raised in or were around it. You were in the Sea Org. I was at a class 5 org on staff, and it was pretty violent.
I wasn't in the Sea Org until I was 22.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you were way younger.
So that's because I was at Flag from the age of 13 to 13, 14, and 15. But I wasn't a Sea Org member, but training at Flag at that time is pretty much the same thing as if I had been in the Sea Org, because same schedules, same birthing, everything.
But weren't you on staff?
At Philadelphia. I was a Philadelphia staff member training at Flag.
At what age? 13. Yeah. Okay. So that's why I had that right. You were on staff the same time I was on staff. Okay.
Yeah. That's right.
But was it violent being on staff?
No.
Okay. So see, I grew up with the O'Connors.
Yeah.
Being on staff. They were psychotic and violent.
All right. So let's see what Amber's means here. See how Aaron's lights are inside the arm? What does that mean, like this? And Reese's isn't. Is that what that means? Inside the arm? Are they saying you're too low? Am I too high?
They look the same to me. Although yours move and flutter.
My lights?
Mine don't. Yeah, see? Look. They're moving.
They are not.
Yes, they are.
They're not.
Yes, they are. Look, Aaron. Look in your screen, man. The light's on your microphone.
Oh, in my microphone.
Isn't that what you're talking about? Honey, it's about time. Are you okay? Don't try to act like you care. You're way too late. No one cares. You went to eat first, Jeff.
Drink that whole White Claw.
It's ridiculous. Nobody feels sorry for you. No one cares.
Cheers.
Everybody used to like you. Put this in your right ear. Everybody used to like you, and now they don't because you left me high and dry.
You guys still like me, don't you?
No, you went to eat food. You didn't even make sure that I wasn't
I had to
flopping around like a fish. We have food here. We go to Whole Foods.
Yeah, but
hey,
you haven't had a Whiz Burger at Mugs Up yet, so.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. And, of course, Mugs Up root beer is to die for.
Nice.
So.
Speaking of dying, I could have been dead.
No, we were watching you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I had you in the car.
Okay. Well, you didn't get here fast enough.
You had me roll up the windows because the cars on either side of us were reacting to the sharding in the pants talk.
Aaron shit his pants, but it was a long time ago. We've shit our pants a good 15 times since we've been together.
I wouldn't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sure you wouldn't. Honey.
Here you go, dear. Here's another one.
That's okay.
Where's the enchilada?
That was delicious. I have one up in a to-go container in the fridge for later.
Oh, Do you want me to go get it for you?
No, I'm full. I only
Yeah,
eat
me too.
once a day. I'm full.
All righty. Well, you look like you're surviving at the moment.
Look at Erin eating a whole pie.
I was going to say, Erin, you're going to have to encourage her to drink more. She's hardly had any.
She sounds like she's had a lot.
I've been drinking.
Well, I'd say she's having never had it before. She's having that first timer reaction, maybe.
I'm definitely warm. It's hot in here. Do you want a White Claw?
So, but here's the thing: when she talks about sipping on a margarita, that's stronger than sipping on a White Claw.
That's
Yeah.
when I turned
You can make you a
21.
margarita if you prefer.
No, honey, I don't
got
want to
all the
poop my
fixings up
pants.
in the kitchen.
Plus, it's hot as shit in here, and it's always really cold in our
Actually feels
basement.
pretty cool to me.
Yeah, I'm really warm. Okay.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to what you're doing.
Okay. Well,
Bye, everybody.
thanks for pretending to care. Oh, you made me drop my fan. Can you please pick it up? Have a good day. Take care.
God damn, that pie's good.
Yeah, I kind of want one of those.
Mm.
Do you ever get the cinnamon rolls from Costco?
That's what I was going to say earlier.
Oh,
The ones
they're
that
so good.
the ones that come in the same container that the key lime pie comes in. So there's like 8 of them, and it's covered with icing.
Ooh.
And it's only like $6. You know me, I love value.
Yeah, no.
Okay, Trace Weatherford wants to talk to you about Robert Redford. Is he still alive?
He's still kicking and he is hot. Yeah, that's more my age range right there. 87. That's more for me.
Marilyn Honig. Hey, party people rushed home to make a Mai Tai and join you. Oh, that's amazing. Reese, I got 2 kinds of Vermont maple syrup to send you to taste test.
Oh, that's so nice. I love
Mm.
Marilyn.
Sean Connery was a milkman. I bet he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I bet he's got a lot of kids out there.
Embrace the beer. Speaking of which, oi, I have not had any water this evening. I'm going to have to pound water after this just to get my equilibrium back in order.
Ooh, you're probably not going to feel good in the morning.
If I drink enough water and have enough Advil, I'll be fine.
Okay. Do I need to do that?
Water is always a good idea.
Well, I knew that.
And-
I'm talking about Advil.
Advil is always a good idea.
Okay.
My high school had a 0% anti-bully policy that included the teachers. So if you check out area you're living in, I graduated with 160 people. Oh. So one of the reasons that my mom took us out of school was that our school had a policy. Their zero tolerance policy included even standing up for yourselves. And me and my brother, when we were in school, we were always like the youngest, smallest kids in our class because we started school early. And we would always get bullied just because there's always some bully, you know?
Always.
And I won't start fights, but I won't back down from them. And that was true even just being a stubborn little skinny little, kid in school. So if someone was like being a dick, I didn't know what to do about it, but I sure as hell wouldn't run away. It just wasn't even in the equation. And so even standing up for oneself sounds like I'm talking about, responding. I'm not talking about responding. I'm just talking about standing one's ground. And I just remember something happened where some bully engaged some physical confrontation. And the fact that I was even involved in it, I either got a detention. It must have been a detention because I don't remember ever being suspended in school. And my mom was just so furious. And plus our principal was a former Marine. And she was talking to this guy and she's like, how in the world can you send a lesson to these kids that they're not even allowed to, standing up for oneself doesn't even seem to describe it, but just hold one's ground. Like, are you kidding me? And it was just a zero tolerance policy. And my mom was just furious. That was the 6th grade. And she took us out of school after that. Did
you ever read the L. Ron Hubbard policy about that? My dad drilled that into my head. I got beat up once and he was so mad at me. Do you remember that? I don't know where the reference is, but he had an uncle that taught him jujitsu or something. And there was a neighborhood bully that was beating up all the kids.
Oh, yes.
The word pulverized. He pulverized every single one of them. And my dad made me word clear that reference because some girls beat me up in 7th grade and broke my glasses, and I didn't do anything about it. He was furious with me. And he
Wow.
kept making me read that reference. And he was like, you got to pulverize them. And I was like, I didn't take jujitsu by some creepy uncle. Nobody taught me how to fight. It's weird that you're making me apply this reference. I don't know how to fight. Yeah.
That's right. That's a story that they even tell at some of the Scientology international events. They'll, put some video montage on the screen and have, L. Ron Hubbard's voice over it about him pulverizing that neighborhood bully.
Well, it was all of them. It was like one bully. It was like 6 brothers and they were all doing it.
Yeah.
And he took out each one.
This was
one
just
by
before
one.
he wrestled that Kodiak bear.
The Kodiak,
Yeah.
yes, which is the largest of all man-eaters.
Other than Lizzo.
I know who that is.
Let's see if the chat gets the joke.
I don't get it because I know who she is, but I don't know anything about her.
That's all you got to know. Yes, mean girl drama is rampant. I mean, guys, I hear stories of girls getting jumped in high school. Like, this is a thing. And if you watch YouTube videos, I don't know, YouTube just constantly serves me up videos of girls getting beat up in high school. And I'm like, this is so disgusting. If you watch too much YouTube, you'll think that's all high school has become. But it's my girls that to my knowledge have never been involved in an altercation like that, but they have told me about altercations that happen at school. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine being at that vulnerable age and having to worry about getting beat up at school. That's why I go, I'm glad I didn't experience that in those years, but
I think girls are worse. That's what Huxley's school principal told me last year. He said the girls are brutal.
Really?
Yeah. I remember I got beat up a couple of times and I, again, didn't know how to fight. And I think my dad being so mean about that LRH policy made it worse for me.
Wow.
Isn't that weird? What an asshole.
Wow. Tassie Devil. Someone needs to design Reese an SPTV logo in her colors tonight in celebration of the drinking game. That'd be nice. I do think it's great that your cup seems to match your hat.
I do too. Isn't that wild? God, that wasn't even planned. That's really fantastic.
That's incredible. Selena. Love SPTV. Hit the like button. Merch idea. SPTV salt and pepper shakers.
That's
or hand fans.
hand fans. It's weird. My feet are frozen, but the upper part of my body is on fire.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't generally feel hot when drinking alcohol, but if I tried to isolate anything, it would probably only be my head, like only my
I feel
cheeks,
warm.
like
My head
cheeks,
feels warm. Yeah,
But I'm usually red anyway. I just kind of tend to look red.
Well, now that you're a ginger,
the ginger community has adopted me. Reese, tell Aaron SPTV Kids Friday Night Live. I got here late to find the drunk masquerade. What is SPTV Kids?
Jenna talked about that earlier about getting SPTV together, kids together of I can't talk. Kids of declares
like our
declared
kids?
people. Yes. To have a channel of declared children.
Interesting. There's a lot of them.
Yeah. And maybe they'd all get along.
Well, my kids and the Rinder kids and the Headley kids all get along. I'm trying. Oh, and the Turner kids, the Turners of the Albuquerque Turners. Yes, those Turners.
I'm sorry. What'd you say? Albuquerque Turners?
The Turners live in Albuquerque.
I don't know who the Turners are.
Well, there you go. They're the Albuquerque Turners. Isn't there a scene from Titanic, which, by the way, very fitting for the captain's hats? And
you brought that up.
I mean, you took down the Titanic, so take responsibility for what you want to know.
For what about it? I can answer almost anything about it. I took it down.
We go on like once or twice a year. We go on these cruises with us and the Rinders and the Headleys and the Turners, and between the 4 families, we've got like 20 fucking kids.
That sounds like a nightmare. Why would you bring your children?
It's the only reason we do the cruises. The kids love it. I mean, the kids enjoy the cruises much more than I do.
Oh, when I take a vacation, I get someone to watch my child. Is that uncommon? I'm not taking a vacation to have a kid.
There's different types of vacations. There's vacations you take for yourself, and there's vacations you take for the kids. The cruises are for the kids.
Oh, I'll have to mention that to Huxley sometime.
If I'm going on vacation by myself, the kids aren't included.
Right. I've never taken a special vacation just for my child.
Well, so yeah.
Everyone who thought I was a good mother is changing their mind right now.
No, it's amazing. You go on these giant cruise ships. The kids all go off. You don't even see them yet, but for once a day, they show up for dinner. And otherwise, they're off on their own excursions, not off the boat excursions, but the boats are so big and there's so much to do. And there's little kids clubs, and let's be honest, what the kids are doing most of the day is just going to the all-you-can-eat pizza and ice cream and soda. That's what they're doing.
Is it safe to just let them run around like that?
It's totally safe. It's very hard to fall off a cruise ship, and you can't kidnap a kid on a cruise ship because you're still on a cruise ship. And honestly, and there's power in numbers. When these kids get together, they become like, they level up. They become like higher level entities. Like, good luck kidnapping like a group of 6 kids. And also, you're on a boat, so you can't kidnap anybody.
Why would you ever want to take one kid? Why would anyone want to kidnap children? I mean, honestly, kids are fairly annoying to me. I couldn't do it. Wow. So you guys do this every year? Is this something I need to know about? I'm kind of afraid of cruises, though. I've taken one, and as we all know, I don't ever like going back out to sea. I'm kind of scared of it.
We've probably been on like 5 or 6 of these cruises with the kids, and they absolutely love it. Do
you love it, though?
No, I do not love it.
Okay, yeah. See, I'm not that selfless. I would probably do it once if I hated it and then never do it again.
It's just that the kids love it so much that it's kind of worth it, you know?
Okay, so see, you're a much better parent. I'm not one of those people that's going to be like, for the children.
No, but also you've got like 1 kid. I have 3. So if like it's 3, and you know, so like I've got 3 kids. The Rinders have 2. The Headleys have 3. The Turners have 4. So between all of us, is that 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10? That's 12 kids. And they just have a blast. And it's so funny because they form like their little gang, it would be the wrong word, because it's like their little social structures, their little hierarchies, where the little kids look up to the big kids and the big kids act like, you know, grown-ups. It's so cute. It is so cute, especially to see them at dinner where the little kids will have the big kids they want to sit next to, and then the big kids start acting like little parents to the little kid. It's so cute. It's adorable. Oh my God.
Okay. I mean, I'll take your word for it. Huxley has always been fairly antisocial like myself, so he doesn't really have a lot of friends. So I don't know what that's like to like see them grouped together.
But that's the other thing, is that once you go on one of these ships, there's hundreds and hundreds of kids. So once your kid discovers
you pay
other
for
kids,
this? That sounds like the worst thing. No, wait, there's hundreds of kids. Wait till you get there.
They go off and they do their own thing.
I would rather paint my house with
your kid will show up to dinner and he'll have brought like 3 other kids that he just made friends with. And you're like, all right, cool. I'm glad you're having fun. That's the only reason we did this.
Where do you put it? Where do you put the kid? Do they have their own kid side of the cruise ship?
Oh, so because we have 3 kids, we just get a separate room for the kids. And what the thing is, the kids will just congregate in each other's rooms. So you go in a room, there'll be like 10 fucking kids.
I don't know that this is going to be for me.
It's not for everybody, but it's a good time.
Yeah, and again, you pay like full price for this, or is there like a huge discount because you're with a bunch of kids and it's the worst thing that you can imagine.
Cruises are pretty cheap.
Okay.
They're pretty cheap, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, and also I just personally love the being on a boat in the middle of the ocean without being able to see any land. I mean, a big boat where you feel safe.
You love
mean-
that? Oh, see, that's a huge nightmare for me.
No, I love it. I mean, it's
You
not
don't
like I
feel
like
panicky, like not seeing land?
Nope. 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 Nope.
Why don't you feel panicky? What is your plan for if this shit goes down?
If I felt unsafe, I would feel panicky. You didn't realize these boats are massive. I mean, you took down the Titanic, but these boats are like 10 times bigger than the Titanic was.
What does that have to do with anything? It can still sink.
They really can't. They're the what these boats are made of. Even if you broke them in half, they really couldn't sink. You just have two floating pieces of boat in the ocean.
Hold on. Did you just
And also
try to
there's tons
say
of lifeboats.
unsinkable?
They're kind of unsinkable these days. Lifeboats must have a spot. Yeah, there's so many lifeboats. Like on the Titanic, they didn't have enough lifeboats for everybody on board. The cruise ships actually
I was
do.
there. I know. I remember. Okay. I mean, I guess that's true, but hold on. I need to know something. Don't you have like a huge fear of being like, did you ever see that movie? God, it had Mark Wahlberg, George Clooney. Come on, guys, help me. It was that I watched it right before I took a cruise.
Ocean's 11?
No. Mark Wahlberg wasn't
The
in
Perfect
that.
Storm.
The Perfect Storm. Don't you worry about that?
No, because these cruises, for the most part, are in the Bahamas or the Gulf of Mexico, and there's no such thing as a perfect storm in those Bahamian islands and the Gulf of Mexico. Like, and honestly, if there was going to be a big storm, all the ships would just return to port.
How far away is port?
I don't know, a day, half a day.
Oh my God. You're dead for sure. You're dead in the water. That's terrifying. Just that mixed with a bunch of snot-nosed children running around.
Now, look, why is Deviant Outcast saying I skipped a super chat? I couldn't possibly have skipped a super chat. Now God. I feel like my reputation is being impugned here.
I think we're past that.
All right. And if you're going to say I skipped a super chat, I can't go back and get it. You got to say the thing you wanted to say, Deviant Outcast. Come on. Hold on. I'm going to try. Hold on. We have time. We're not in a rush, right? We're not going.
I don't think we're in any kind of hurry. I lost track of time.
Okay. So I found. Okay. I'm scrolling back. Okay. That's not it. I'm scrolling back. Do you know how hard it is to scroll back? We've been going for an hour and 20 minutes now.
Well, just tell this person to post another one and we'll read it real quick. Okay. You don't have to pay. Just I'll pay attention to the live chat.
All right. Deviant Outcast, whatever it is you said in the super chat that you're claiming.
Allegedly.
Okay. All right, let's go on to this one. Lone Dinosaur. Reese, I have to tell you, I think you might be a mean drunk. And I mean this in the nicest way.
What?
Oh, that's because you were being a little lippy to Jeff there.
Oh, that was nothing. Really? Did you guys think I was lippy?
A little lippy.
Well, he's a little dicky and he deserved it. He was supposed to check on me and he went and ate dinner again.
I love it.
Really?
I love it. Just joined with a Yingling. I'll drink to that, Case Ventura. Heck yeah.
Is that your fourth one?
No, it's my fifth one.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Some of us have some experience with this.
Our heavyweights? Yeah. I don't have any experience.
Andrew Humphrey. This is the perfect recipe. 2 glasses of water, 2 Advil, and 2 multivitamins. Now, I don't have any multivitamins. I think Scientology literally turned me off on vitamins. I will not take vitamins.
You won't? Oh my God, I take all kinds of shit.
I do not and will not take vitamins.
That's weird.
What marketing genius came along and convinced the human race that there wasn't enough nutrients in the food we naturally consume to keep our bodies healthy? Who came along and said, you need extra vitamin C, extra vitamin E, extra vitamin, whatever the hell? Like, it's a bit of a gimmick, don't you think?
No, because you're not getting vitamin C from your free Caesar's pizzas.
Bullshit.
No, you're not getting
Well,
any
I
nutrients
mean,
from that shit. You have to eat like real veggies and stuff.
I eat oranges and I love grapefruits.
That's sugar.
Bullshit.
Do you eat leafy greens?
I eat romaine lettuce by the head every day. I
You're
stand over the
lying.
sink. I stand over the sink, and my viewers know how much I like my romaine lettuce. I stand over the sink every day, and I eat at least one head of romaine lettuce.
That sounds unlikely.
I will go get the romaine lettuce out of my refrigerator if you make me.
Wait a
prove it.
minute. You stand at the sink and eat a head of romaine lettuce with nothing
Like
else on
a
it?
gentleman, like a
Like a
gentleman.
brontosaurus?
Like a gentleman, I eat most of my meals over the sink.
Wait. I feel like this isn't real. Did you just say what I thought you said?
Oh, I
Wait.
said it.
I'm trying to imagine this.
Oh,
Like
I
a
said it.
brontosaurus. You stand over a sink eating lettuce just by itself?
Yes. I'm not going to go through the trouble of making a salad that has extra calories because I put croutons and salad dressing in it. I take the romaine lettuce, I break off a piece, I rinse it under the faucet, and I eat it like a gentleman
Why?
because it's healthy.
But then you also eat a whole pie
Yes.
and Little Caesar's pizza. I just don't know that you're getting your vitamins.
I'm definitely not. Well, that's a good question. Which vitamins? I think vitamins are a scam, to be honest. I think vitamins are a scam.
Interesting. And that's because of your upbringing?
It's not just because of Scientology. It's because, like, honestly, we have our diets that we consume as human beings, and people have different diets, but whether it's protein or carb, meat based, vegetable based, fruit based, who came along and decided that over all the eons of evolution, we just weren't getting enough vitamin fill in the blank?
I just feel like
I want
the
to see what
highly
I want to see what the live chat has to say about the vitamin issue, guys. I'm looking at this right now. Okay, lettuce is all water and fiber, and the fiber is what I'm going for there.
Hold on.
Hold on. A single multivitamin isn't a bad deal if you don't have any absorption issues and have a good diet. You probably don't need a vitamin.
Sorry, I cut you off, but that's because we were going to lose that again.
Oh. What? Oh, look at this. Good studies have been done that
Aaron.
show taking vitamins are unnecessary.
Aaron, Deviant
What?
Outcast. We said post your shit again. They did it.
Oh, what does it say? He's literally checking on you all the time, Reese. If I ever had a partner who cared about me even half as much as Jeff cares about you, I would have a partner. Oh, that's deep. That I felt that right here.
That's hardcore. Guys, I want you to know Jeff is okay. And he can take the 5 minutes of
He can take the bullying.
harassment. He is well taken care of, if you know what I mean.
Lettuce is good, but try some different types of lettuce for better nutritional value. I go with romaine lettuce because I've been told that iceberg lettuce has like no nutritional value of any kind whatsoever. Scurvy for vitamin C, but I have a ton of vitamin C because I love grapefruits. I eat 2 or 3 grapefruits a day sometimes. Probably too many grapefruits.
Is that good for you?
Grapefruits?
Yeah.
If you ask me, I'm going to say yes.
I just feel like with all the processed food these days, we're deficient in a lot of stuff.
Maybe. Especially the multivitamin. Let's see. Your vitamin thoughts are very well founded. Well, thank you, Gunnar Guggs. Thank you.
I'm upset how much money I've given Eric Berg.
Yes, vitamins are basically expensive pee. Yes.
I thought that meant it was working. Every time my pee is bright yellow and smelly, I'm like, yay, the vitamins are working.
No, that means you have too much in your system.
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of too much in your system, my system is telling me I need to purge something right now, but I'm going to do my best to hang in there, guys. for another 30 minutes here.
A number 1 or number 2?
No, just the number 1 from all the beers.
Okay.
You need a vitamin D supplement if you can't be in the sun. Well, that's true. Vitamin D is actually one of the main things people are deficient in, but that's because of people don't go out in the sun as much as they should. So any exposure to the sun, the sun creates vitamin D in your system. So that is actually a very important thing, but it's so much better to go into the sun than it is to just take vitamin D.
I'm super vitamin D deficient, and every time I get my blood work done, it stays low, so I have to take a prescription one.
You should just go in the sun for 15 minutes a day.
I do. I go lay out with no clothes on my back deck.
And you're still deficient?
Yep.
Wow.
Always deficient. Do I need to be worried about that?
Maybe. Ask your doctor. Does your doctor know that you're deficient while getting sun?
Yeah. And she was like, most people I just have to prescribe this to for a short time and then it kicks itself into gear. And we've been on it for years. She's like, you never seem to increase on your levels.
Wow.
Great. I'm probably dying.
Jamie Lynn says, first of all, thank God it's Friday and cheers to the captain and the ice queen. Love your streams together. Side note, can we now refer to farts as free wins? Oh, shit. That's not a bad idea. Who just made a free wins? Did you just make a free wins? Oh my God, I love it.
The problem with the free wins is if you don't have a gallbladder,
yeah, that's incredible.
It can become a wet wins.
Reese, they have a kids club that take care of. Yes. So this is referring to the cruises.
I don't care.
They have a kids
I don't want to
club
be around
that
them.
take care of, but you don't have to be around them because they're in the kids club. Do you get it? They're in the kids club.
So are they all running around still or?
No, they're not. Once they get the kids club, they can never quit the kids club because they love it because it's awesome. Now, my kids, to be honest, would avoid the kids club and they just run around the ship creating havoc. And that's okay with me because I don't have to deal with it. Okay. And then the funniest thing was one time, me and my wife just happened to be walking around at like 3:30 in the morning. And we see our kids running around with a murder of other kids, like up and down the staircases, like, oh my God, it's our parents. Don't look at them. And I thought to myself, all I could think to myself was, I absolutely love the fact that they're having a great time.
Okay. See, I would have been a bit of a stickler at 3:30 in the morning. What the hell are you doing?
We're on a boat in the middle of the ocean. Who gives a shit? They can run around and act like, what's that group of kids that Peter Pan had at his disposal?
The Lost Boys.
The Lost Boys. There you go.
I'd be a little concerned.
Reese has been at sea long enough and she's turning mean.
Do you guys think I'm being mean? Oh, well, God. Don't fall for it. Guys, Jeff is fine. He's well taken care of. I cook for him. I clean for him. He doesn't do his own laundry.
Kids are the reason I cruise during the start of the school year. I'd rather risk hurricanes than a boat full of kids. Okay, yeah, that's true. If I wasn't a parent and I was just going on a cruise as a non-kid person, I wouldn't want a boat full of kids. That's true. That's true. Cruises are for adults to eat and drink while someone else watches the kids. It's perfect. That is a perfect explanation of cruises. Yes. Absolutely.
This just doesn't sound like a good time. Again, when I take a vacation, I leave Huxley at home.
So you were never going to be a Walton's family. Is that a Leave It to Beaver reference?
I'm not sure. I was born in the 80s.
Yeah, me too. Shelly Netzer Edgerton. All you can eat it as well. Oh, all you can eat it as well. Your kids are taken care of and you don't have to do it yourself. It's great. Yeah, again, a great description.
I guess if he had his own room, because again, the whole point of a vacation for me is to get down to Pound Town.
All right. I absolutely have to purge. So you deal with the comments for a moment and I'll be back.
Yeah, I can deal with it. I have a channel on my very own. You guys, let's discuss for a minute how sad people are for Jeff right now. Jeff is, because Aaron can't talk about this stuff, Jeff is perfectly fine. Jeff gets to enjoy all kinds of life that men his age don't get to enjoy all the time. So we answer the phone regularly, which I'm told that makes men happy, makes me happy. Don't worry about him. He's perfectly fine. And he's very much in love, and I'm in love. I just feel like he should have checked on me. Okay, nobody is sad for Jeff. Okay, good. I'm glad we cleared that up because Jeff is adorable and he's cute. Just everything's going so fast. Yeah, it's fun to tease. I agree. We like to do that. And Deviant Outcast, you're right. He did check on me and he hasn't been back. I do want to point that out. Yeah. Yeah, the cruise thing doesn't sound fun to me at all. Doesn't sound like a good time at all with a bunch of children running around. I don't know. I would much rather, it's a fun time to me. And I think we should try this going to a resort. Going to a resort would be fun. Let's ask Aaron when he comes back. He said it was just a number one. Oh, it's so hot in here. I hear footsteps.
I'm coming. I'm almost there.
That was fast.
Hold on.
That's okay. We don't need to know what you're doing.
Hold on. Okay.
Aaron, what do you think about? You feel better?
Yeah, but my earphone didn't auto connect. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on. Let me swap. Hold on. Testing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Aaron, what do you think about going to a resort? That's something I would like to do.
So I've done that as well, and it's just as good, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any resorts in America?
So the only resorts, yeah, there's
Okay.
Oh, good, I can hear you in my ear now. There's resorts everywhere.
Okay. I think a resort would be fun.
But so the thing about the cruise ship that makes it better than a resort is every now and then you wake up and you're in another country.
That doesn't sound like fun to me. I kind of want to just stay where I'm at.
Belize or the Bahamas or Puerto Rico.
Okay. Again, I mean, I'm just kind of there for the food and laying out by the ocean.
Then you can't go wrong at a resort.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can't.
I kind of want to do that. They're so expensive.
You can get really good deals though.
I tried to price one once and everything was inclusive. So like the drinks it said and the water sports. And I was like, yeah, I don't participate in either one of those. I just want the food and the beach. And you had to pay for it all. So I didn't want to do it.
Yeah. My experiences at cruises, on cruises, have been better than my experience at resorts.
Okay.
But results may vary, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Helen Girl asks, what time does Danny Masterson's sentencing start? It's either at 8:30 in the morning or 9 in the morning. And do you think there will be room for public? There will definitely be room for public. It's just going to be on a first come, first serve basis. And I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of people showing up. And I'm guessing Danny Masterson's crew is going to try to pack the courtroom. And I think they will put some limitations on that, but it's just something to be aware of. I was there when Claire testified. Super small courtroom. Yes, and it's going to be in the same courtroom. It is super small. And it's only those 2 rows that are available to the public because the entire back row is for the press. SPTV has been granted a press pass to cover the trial as a SPTV. Did we say hi to each other when you were there, Helen? I don't remember. But But yeah, it's going to be, I think, 8:30 in the morning is my guess. Cindy Funka?
Funk.
Funk.
She told me.
Hi, Reese and Aaron. I'm sipping on a Mike's hard strawberry lemonade. That sounds really good.
Cindy sent me another gift today from my Amazon wish list.
Oh my goodness. What'd you get?
I can't remember.
Oh.
Cindy, it's only because I feel foggy. I can't remember, but I remember opening something right before this live, and I was going to message you privately. I don't know what it was. Oh, I think it was the floral journal. It was like to take notes. I'm pretty sure that was it. Either way, it doesn't really matter what it was. I'm just thankful that you sent something to me. So thank you. That was so nice. Aaron, they're so nice to me.
The SPTV Nation is amazing.
They're amazing. I mean, they really care. These people are amazing.
Yeah.
I'm on fire.
Just from one White Claw.
Didn't you tell me it would just take one?
I'm glad. All it took was one. That's great. By the way,
Okay.
Ozarks. Have you seen the TV show Ozarks? The Ozarks?
Of course. I think it's just Ozark, but yeah.
No, I'm gonna have to look it up. TV show Ozark.
It's Ozark.
It is Ozark. Look at you.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny because in the autofill for the Google questions, it goes, "Why did they cancel Ozarks?" with an S.
Did you like it?
It's one of my favorite shows ever.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I love Jason Bateman and Laura Linney, though.
Jason Bateman is one of my favorite actors ever.
He's fantastic. Who's the girl that played Ruth? I love her.
She's amazing. Let me look it up.
She's amazing.
Ruth Ozark.
My face is on fire.
Julia Garner is the actress.
Yes, and I think she's so pretty too. I love like her look. She's very unusual looking.
And she starred in another. Let me look it up.
Mm-hmm. I haven't watched it. I think it's on Netflix.
Julia Garner. I gotta find her IMDb.
Did you ever watch Billions?
I absolutely love Billions.
Okay, the 7th season just came out. Did you know that?
On what platform is it?
Showtime.
Oh,
and guess who's back? Axe, the guy who left. The main character.
I must not have seen season 6. Was he not in season 6?
He was not. His wife died in real life, and he left.
Wow.
And he was not in season 6, and it bombed. I didn't like it, but now he's back for 7, and Jeff wants to start it.
I might start over just to catch up.
Billions. Yeah, that was a great show.
So Ruth Langmore from Ozarks. Did you see her in Inventing Anna?
No, that's the Netflix show. I haven't watched it.
So good.
You watched it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's worth seeing.
It's very worth seeing. It's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, what's the next one here? In the movie Chasing Amy, Jason Lee's character is named Banky. Is that a nod to Scientology? I know Jason Lee left the church a few years ago. I cannot say with authority whether it is or it isn't because I don't have any firsthand knowledge. All I would say is Jason Lee didn't write the movie, and Silent Bob. What's the actual name of Silent Bob? He was the writer, right? Silent Bob is Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith was the writer and the director, and I've never heard anybody say that Kevin Smith was involved in Scientology. So I would tend to say that no, that was just a coincidence.
Yeah, yeah. Jason Lee really did leave Scientology, right?
He really did leave.
And so did Beck, right?
My understanding is that Beck really did leave.
And did Laura Prepon?
I believe, yes, she really did leave.
Okay. But Juliette Lewis is still in.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, margaritas have vitamins. Well, there you go.
Do they really?
I don't know.
That reminds me.
SP resort trip. Woo woo. I'll drink to that.
There was somebody who asked me to ask you something, and I just saw it in the chat. She said, let me see if I can find it real quick. She said, please tell Aaron my real name.
Maybe
I
not
think is
on,
what she's.
maybe not on air though.
No, I think it's okay. I'm just trying to find. Oh, here it is. Sterling, will you please pass on to Aaron the info I shared about names?
Sounds very mysterious.
I know, and I don't know what.
Beck does claim that he was never in it, which is obviously a cop out.
Danae McKenna. Do you
McKenna,
know
who?
her? Danae McKenna.
I know the McKennas. I don't know her.
Okay, she said, please let Aaron know my son's name is Blake. Oh, it's from your intro. I say Aaron's intro to him all the time, and he just rolls his eyes at me.
Oh, Balake.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Okay, sorry.
Nice.
I did it for you. I'm sorry.
So I've actually never heard Juliette Lewis say that she left Scientology. Ever.
I haven't either. I
No.
think she's still in.
Juliette Lewis has not left Scientology. Her sister is married to Ethan Suplee. They are all still in Scientology. 100%. Now, just because you'll hear her say, I'm a Christian, I'm a Buddhist, that's not her saying she left Scientology. That's her trying to forward the propaganda that you can be both.
Yes.
Or
correct.
all three, apparently.
I think that's also her way of avoiding talking about Scientology.
Yes. Please get a captain's hat for your life-size David Miscavige doll. Oh my God, that would be really funny, wouldn't it? If we got a captain's hat for this little guy.
Oh, really?
That would be really funny, wouldn't it?
You know, mine is up still on Jeff's desk. I forgot to move him down.
Let's see. Beer has B12 vitamins. Cheers to you both. Appreciate all you do. But see, and that would be my point though, is generally speaking, I believe that the food you naturally consume has an appropriate amount of the vitamins that you need. I mean, just think about it from an evolutionary perspective. How could it be that our bodies have evolved over the eons with, you know, the energy and the nutrients and the supplements and the minerals that nature has to provide, that, you know, it's fueled the growth, the biological growth of these bodies. It's fueled the natural, you know, has coincided with the natural selection of these bodies. But somehow we just need additional vitamins, and you can buy them at your local store for only $39.99. It's like, does that seem right?
Because, Aaron, I still feel like you're missing the fact that processed food is all chemicals. It has no nutrients. Cheetos does not have nutrients. What's going on with you? What just happened to your face?
I was making faces.
Okay, we couldn't tell. That was terrifying.
If I take my captain's hat off, I'm going to have rings around my head that I'm self-conscious about. Oh, that's not too bad.
I don't think we need to worry about. Oh, that's cute.
Captain Miscavige on deck.
That's adorable.
Oh my God. That is literally David Miscavige right there.
Wait a minute though.
I mean, this guy looks like he's just chomping at the bit to climb up on a conference desk and kick me in the face. I mean, this could be David Miscavige himself.
That's mean. That Keebler elf is adorable. Aaron, I don't know. There's mixed messages here. I feel like if you eat fast food all the time and you drink pop and you just
who the hell does that? But those guys aren't taking vitamins. If you eat McDonald's and drink Coke all day, you're not taking vitamins anyway.
Right, but you're just not getting the nutrients that a body needs like it did years and years ago. We're not getting the same.
I would grant you that, but those guys aren't the ones taking vitamins. It's people who are already eating healthy who are also taking vitamins. And I just honestly don't believe that that's a thing. I'm not claiming that I have I'm not going to bust out the studies and the research papers to support my position. At this point, I'm just telling you, it doesn't make sense to me.
But somebody said processed food can cause deficiencies. I agree. Don't you agree with that?
Well, sure. But processed foods can cause deficiencies. People who are eating processed foods and not trying to eat healthy, by and large, are probably not the people who are spending even extra money to take vitamins. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, no, I think we get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
are we getting vitamins from that stuff though?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Maybe not. In 10 years, you'll be able to buy a David Miscavige dog chew toy.
Oh Lordy.
All right, Lisa. Aaron, you're not consuming wild or organic food. Read the label on that pie. This is a free-range key lime pie.
No, it isn't. And most of Costco's snacks say right on the label,
This
may
is Publix.
contain genetically modified ingredients.
This is Publix.
You lied to us. You told us it was Costco.
No. I said Costco key lime pie is one of those things I cannot go to Costco and not buy, but they don't have them in stock right now.
I feel misled.
Original key lime pie. See, look, this isn't Costco sized. This is Publix sized. It says original. If it says original, you know what that means. It's packed with vitamins.
Mhm. That's seriously though, a lot. You got to look at that at Costco. A lot of their stuff says genetically modified ingredients. How do you do that? You ate a whole pie since yesterday. Why am I the one with the beaties?
I know. It's almost like
I don't work out, but I take walks every day. I'm upset. How come I'm the fat one? I only eat once a day.
it's okay. I'm catching up. I'm working on it.
My feelings are hurt.
Mm.
My
This
God,
is a
you
creamy.
guys.
This is a
Yeah.
creamy key lime pie.
I love key lime pie. I kind of wish that you had told me that you got a key lime pie so that we could have both had one. I would have stopped and bought one. And then we could have eaten it together.
You can't beat this.
Yeah, no. Oh
Mm.
my. Did you just okay.
Mm.
He just put that. That was
Mm.
that was a big bite there.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
That's amazing that you don't have diabetes and I do, is what's amazing.
It's true. I might have early onset though.
You could be, yeah.
So this is interesting. We've depleted the soil of too many nutrients. It's possible, right? It's possible. I don't know.
I can't really speak to that. I just thought if you eat a bunch of processed food, you're not really getting what your body needs.
But do you eat a lot of processed foods?
Well, I mean, wouldn't the enchilada be processed that I ate tonight?
I don't know. Where'd you get it? Taco Bell or a restaurant?
No, a restaurant.
Well, you got the meat, the beans, the cheese, and the tortilla, right? Anything else in there? Is there any veggies in there?
No, but here's the thing. Like, think about it. The beans are probably canned. Isn't that processed?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Like, what constitutes processed food? Like,
I don't know.
anything. Yeah. Like if it came, that's what they say. Just shop around the outside of the grocery store because everything in the aisles is processed. No?
I don't know.
All I know is I've crapped my pants far more than any adult ever should. And I think it's due to that.
Maybe.
What are you doing? Checking on me? It's a little late. Did you turn up the air conditioning?
It's cool as can be.
Honey, bend down. You look creepy. It's just a chubby, headless guy.
I'm just a chubby, headless guy.
Okay.
Hey, Aaron. How's she
Hey.
doing?
Actually, you should be checking on Aaron. He's had 5 beers and a whole pie.
Aaron, she isn't drinking her drink.
That's because I'm on fire and my head's fuzzy. Everybody says
I'm going to encourage her to keep drinking or we're never going to see what she's like when she's drunk.
Everybody says I'm a mean drunk, honey, that I was mean to you earlier.
You were? I didn't think you were mean.
See, I knew it. He's so
a sweetheart. That's what she is.
And I told everybody that you're well taken care of. You're well taken care of. I wash all your clothes.
Right
I
now,
cook.
I'm
I
go
clean.
Throw the football with Huxley.
Well, isn't that sweet? What a well-rounded,
Drink
chubby
up,
man.
Reese. Come on, you got a whole nother can to go here.
Jeff, you're going to take advantage of me either way tonight, whether I'm drunk or not. Don't worry, honey. You're going to get laid either way.
I'm not worried.
Silly. I'm a sure thing, Jeffrey. It's warm. Are you warm?
Yeah, but I've drank 5 beers and I've had half a pie, so I'm a little warm. But here's what was messing with me. Usually when we do these long streams, it's later in the evening. The sun is still shining. which I discovered when I went to the bathroom. The sun is still out. It's not even 8 o'clock my time. So
Oh, I
this is
forgot that it's 8
unusual for
o'clock
me.
there.
This is can you see the sun from your basement office? Do you have a
see it
window or
from
something?
the door going outside. Oh yeah, it's bright here.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, the sun sets late here. We covered a lot tonight, didn't we, Aaron? We were challenged. We covered a lot.
Totally.
We had a lot of ups and downs. This was fun, you guys. Isn't this fun? Aaron and I have to do this at least every other day.
Yeah,
We're
totally.
getting him out of his shell. And you know what else is a winner? What's a winner? What was I going to say? Oh yeah. Aaron, do you remember earlier when we were on the phone? Aaron's biggest fear is dead air. You're never going to have dead air with me. There's plenty of things to say. Wait, let me finish because I'll forget what I'm saying. We don't have to have a subject. We don't have to have a subject. There's plenty to talk about. 2 hours flies by, right?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it's been almost 2 hours.
I know. And we didn't have a subject and you had fun, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
You ate a pie.
I had a pie. It's incredible. It's amazing.
Yeah. Did you guys like it? I had fun.
Hold on. Rotten Ralph goes, not sure if drinking is the every other day thing.
No, we can't do that. I have responsibilities in life. I can't do that.
You know,
Aaron, do you drive home? How are you going to drive? Are you going to call an Uber?
The house that I live in is 1 block from the house that I record in.
Oh, okay.
And if I had to, I could just sleep here, but I could literally walk home in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. We won't worry about you then. I was worried.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is funny. Cuddle Haggis. It's 1 a.m. here. The pub's closed 2 hours ago.
Wow.
I love it. Aaron ate a drunk pie. No, it's not. It's not.
I wish I would have had one though. I really do wish you would have given me a heads up. I love key lime.
Yeah, this is fun.
This is fun. This was fun. So we're going to do this every other day. What are you laughing at?
What would be funny is if we had different kinds of hats.
What other kind of hat?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying. Add some additional spice to the equation. I mean, I don't know.
Tell John Sosofsky.
Yeah.
He's into it. He sends me stuff all the time. Got another one.
Drinking and walking. Thank y'all for the Aftermath Foundation. Okay, so the people want to know. So you've only had one drink?
I've only had one drink, and I was just going to say, this is the first time I've ever felt this way. I mean, I don't feel drunk. I don't think I'm drunk.
So how would you describe the feeling? You were asking me earlier, what does it feel like? How would you describe being buzzed?
Just silly. I feel like I smoked pot.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I feel silly, but I don't think I wouldn't call this. I don't know what drunk's like, but I don't think this is it. I can walk.
So the difference is that, interestingly enough, like being high doesn't give you a hangover, but drinking too much alcohol does.
I don't like being high because I immediately call Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like me and this pie. I mean, I had this pie here because I knew as soon as I had some beers, the munchies would come a calling, and the pie answered that call.
When you drink?
For me, yes. For me, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know that. I don't feel.
I mean, for me, that's right. John C. points out, drunk is when you're out of control, and I like that definition. That's good. That's good.
Okay, yeah. I wouldn't say this is drunk. I remember on my 21st birthday, I didn't have any friends like I don't now. Nothing's changed. My mom took me to dinner and I ordered me a drink and I took a sip and didn't like it and she drank the rest.
There you go.
So I've never been felt this way before.
Retired Red asks the important question. Have you stood up yet? We'll probably save that until after we cut the stream and then you'll try to stand up and see what happens.
I think I'll call Jeff for that.
It's a whole other world when you try to stand up and walk.
Yeah, I don't want to fall over on the dog. So I will call Jeff and make sure.
There's no way we're missing super chats, though. It's literally not possible for us to miss super chats because the chat automatically highlights all of them.
Did you look in the starred column?
No, I already played this one. We just didn't read it out loud. I showed this while you were speaking. Reese, you need a fan water sprayer like the one from Universal Studios. Yeah, I definitely showed that on screen earlier, Abigail. But now I read it out loud as well. Wait. I see some that I remember showing but didn't remove from the queue. But let's do it again. You ate that pie in 2 days? Oh yeah. I mean, I don't like anything to be in the refrigerator for more than 2 days. If something is left in the refrigerator for more than 2 days, then it wasn't needed in the first place. That's how I like to think.
What?
John Sostovsky says, "I love you, man.
Weirdest. You have
the
weirdest. What would we call those? You have the weirdest. What is it in Scientology? False data.
Fixed ideas.
Fixed ideas. You have weird fixed ideas.
If you got shit in the fridge that's more than 2 days old, you didn't really need that shit to begin with. I'm telling you.
2 days? We go to the store for the week. I buy everything for the week.
Why? Do you live in the desert? You have to travel a day to the store?
Whole Foods is like 38 minutes from me. I don't want to drive down there all the time.
Oh, I would never go to Whole Foods.
Hold on. Is that why you're always at the grocery store?
Yeah, I like to get what I need for the next 2 days.
That's weird. That's wasteful. Why wouldn't you go buy a week's worth of groceries?
Let me tell you why. Because a refrigerator half full of rotten food is why. People
rotten food.
Well, just not rotten food, but food that no one's ever going to eat because, there's nothing. One of my pet peeves is a refrigerator full of shit that no one's using. So you know how to avoid that? Just get what you need for the next day or two. I mean, you live 5 minutes from the damn store. Stop getting shit you think you're going to use next week. It's so unnecessary. That's my personal philosophy.
Who wants to go to the store every other day?
I love going to the store. It's the best excuse to get out of the house.
How could you love going to Costco? I just talked about this. People will abandon their carts and children in the middle of nowhere to go get turkey sausage from an old lady with a hairnet.
I go to Publix and Walmart more than I go to Costco, actually.
I hate it. I hate going through all those crowds all the time.
Yeah, it's true. But that's why I end up at the Walmart neighborhood market. The neighborhood market's like the Walmart grocery store instead of the Walmart. And so I have a Walmart neighborhood market that's one stoplight closer to me than the Publix. So sometimes I'll go to the Publix, but if I'm lazy, I just go to the Walmart. And that's how I get out of the house, though. So it's like an adventure for me.
Oh my God, that would kill me. I go to the store and I get all the things I'm going to cook for the week, casseroles and things like that.
Disapproved. No? Flunk, disapproved.
That's weird. How would you want to be around people that much? That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, see, I'm seeing all these ones that I already have shown. Oh, I've shown that one. Oh, check it out. Rexican Messler, one of my favorite screen names. I've changed 2 pairs of bicycle tires and had 4 beers and a shot while listening to you two. Thank you. Oh, that is amazing.
Well, it's a Friday night.
That is amazing.
You got to cut loose.
I'd say I drink to that, but I haven't opened up another beer and I probably shouldn't. So,
wow.
Opinion on Narconon being backed with licensed MDs. So that's interesting. The role, every Narconon has to have some sort of a licensed medical doctor, which, by the way, almost every doctor on the payroll of a Narconon is a Scientologist. They are just there to kind of, I think they're only there for insurance reasons. I truly believe that. The licensed medical doctors, who I'm telling you are almost always Scientologists, they are only there for insurance reasons and they don't actually do anything. So that's my opinion on that. Reese needs crown. Ice Queen. Oh yeah. You were wearing that earlier.
Yeah, I have one.
I prefer the captain's hat personally.
I do too, but this is fun for just a Friday night.
What is that made out of? Is that paper or is that a fabric?
It's like foam. It's like shiny foam.
Really?
Yeah, pretty fun.
Wow.
John really gets me. I like how he knows that I'm girly. Like, I love that he sent this because it's so girly. I'm very girly.
That's awesome. Andrew Humphrey, Aaron, if you had boys, your fridge would be empty. Now that is the truth. That is the truth. One of my daughters asked me for a container of crumbled feta cheese. And I thought for sure that if I was being asked, specifically asked to buy this while at the store, it was going to be used for something tonight. 3 days later, that container of feta cheese was unopened. And you better believe I asked somebody why the hell they asked me for it. And she said, Dad. And I said, what? Well, did you have any recipe in mind?
Aaron, it's really weird that you have a problem with 3 days later. Now, I don't like food to go bad, but I also feed a wild coyote, a pack of raccoons, and an opossum. So I just throw out all the food to
It's
them.
not that I have a problem with 3-day-old food. It's that I received a specific text message while at the store. Please get me crumbled feta cheese. And when I go into that refrigerator and 3 days later, that package isn't even opened, I have to start asking some hard questions of why was this a special request item if there was no urgent need? Because the thing is, we go to the store every day. Every day, someone goes to the store. There's no need to
Cheese
ask for
lasts a long
something
time.
you might need next week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, you are so weird.
I know.
Cheese lasts a long time, one, but two, we are so opposite. I buy everything for the week, and then I also buy like canned stuff for the pantry, even if I don't need it. Like I just stack stuff up just to have.
Just in
But
case
I
the
love
apocalypse
organic
comes.
SpaghettiOs. So if I ever have a night alone, I like to do some organic SpaghettiOs.
By the way, I promise you there's no such thing as organic SpaghettiOs. You're being tricked.
No, don't say that because I buy the organic ones because I'm afraid that the non-organic have like rat poop in it.
Does the organic ones have extra vitamin B12?
I don't care about that. I just don't want any grody ingredients in there.
Lena one, I legit go to the store every other day. I cook fresh every day and don't want stuff just hanging around my refrigerator. Praise
Hold on.
Xenu.
Hold on, Lena one. Hold on, Aaron. You guys know that same thing is sitting there the same days that it would be sitting in your refrigerator.
Maybe.
The grocery store isn't dumping that shit out and replenishing every day.
I don't know. The grocery store actually does get rid of stale product. They do. They really do.
Yeah, it seems a little over the top to me.
All right. Well, this has been an absolute blast. I'm glad we did this little experiment. This was awesome.
Yeah, this was awesome. I think maybe we could try it again sometime.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you all for joining us this evening on our Friday night SPTV Hangout. We will be doing this again as a regular thing for sure.
A regular thing, guys. A regular thing. Thank you for having us and all the super chats. And I hope no one thinks I'm an abusive wife.
That's what you're going to be chewing on for the next 48 hours.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Jeff, they think I'm a mean drunk. Oh my God.
You saw, he still likes me a lot.
All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll talk to you real soon.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right